hit the wrong button. Okay. Hello. Hello, everybody. Okay. Hello. Hello, everybody. I have a very upsetty spaghetti smudge, so no camera today as we don't want to risk a doxing smudge. So I want to say hi, Gerbil. You got the first traveler. Congratulations. Gamma, you missed it by like 2 seconds. Maybe a little even less. Hello, Kiwi. And hey, Sevens. Alright, what else do we got going on? I think that's everybody so far. At least everybody in the chat. So welcome, hello. So we are doing a I was going to do the thing. There was the hill abduction. Here, Smudge. Actually, that's a Jack. Hilariously as that sounds, that might be a Smudge. Would you like to speak to your audience? You guys might have heard that, might not have. So, I have Smudge, and we're gonna hang out. I'm gonna try to do the hill abduction. I might not be able to. What is your wisdom, Smudge? Gerbil would like to know. Yes, thank you. Thank you for your wisdom. Toast, my dear Spost, I will do a hand stretch. So, we're gonna hang out with Smudge today. And, go back to your stream. Is Toast still streaming? Why do people do this? I swear. Very wise, yes. She is wise beyond her years. You know, as a voidling, it is important for her to have the wisdom of the souls that she eats daily. It's very important. Anyway, I don't think actually anybody's seen my full setup because the camera's always covering it. Do you guys know that there's a phone over there? I don't think you guys ever figured that out. I think it was always covering it, but there's a phone. Say ack. You're speaking Martian. Toast, go ack to your stream. Go ack. Redeemed big sip. Okay, Kami. Kami, I swear, if you're streaming too, I'm gonna be mad. Better not. Oh, I'm just checking to see if Kami is streaming. Better not. Better not. No? Okay, good. I should actually really have a traveler check-in. Somebody remind me later to do a traveler check-in thingy. Hi, Kami. You missed first traveler. Okay. Hey, remember to do a traveler check-in. Thanks, Hydra. I meant after stream. Genius. Okay. Missed the going live stream. Oh yeah, that would, yeah. I did actually forget to do that. It's fine. It'll be a more cozy. Yeah. Get it? A more cozy stream. I'll go kill myself. It's fine. So, what?
Don't.
We'll see. So, how is everybody doing? I have news about my car actually. My car is gone. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, my car has been officially totaled. We are very sad about car. Rip big, yep. As silly as it sounds, I've had that car for 17 years. I I lived in that car. I learned how to drive in that car. I went on my first date with Hydra in that car. We drove to our wedding in that car. While I was pregnant with Smudge, I took that car to nearly every doctor's appointment. So I am big sad. Big sad. The biggest sad. And work has been fucked. And then on top of that, Smudge is teething and going through a sleep regression. But we took her to the doctor today. The Voidling doctor, as you do. And the doctor says that she's doing very well. And she's growing very good. And she's doing good things. And that makes Mama Moth very happy. I am incredibly happy that she's doing good. And that's always good to hear, that your little voidling is growing big. Being a big void. Huh, aren't you getting a big void? You're gonna turn into a black hole and you're just gonna destroy the universe. And I'm gonna sit there and watch it. Yeah. So, let me see, what else do we got? What else do we got? Oh, my drink of the evening is a McDonald's Coca-Cola. Because, I wanted McDonald's. Yep. I think that's a perfectly fine reason at this point. I mean, why not? I will... Not dirty Dr. Pepper, shake my head. Actually, Hydra, what is your opinion on the dirty Dr. Pepper?
It's alright. Not the best.
Though I remember you don't like the pepper. It's fine. It's not my first choice. Honestly, Smudge made me have root beer every single day since I was like 3 months pregnant. So now root beer is like the last thing that I want to drink now. Because bleh. So Dr. Pepper and root beer used to be tied. Now Dr. Pepper is above root beer because I don't know if I can even look at a root beer anymore. You miss McDoinks. You miss McDoinks? Where is there not a McDoinks? I just cracked open Arizona green tea. Nice. I haven't actually had those, but I've heard they're really good. Toast did a big sip. Toast, go back to your stream. But I big sipped. But go back to your stream. Love you. Go. You know, I've always wanted to do an Arizona green tea. I just haven't ever tried them. I don't know why. Legitimately. I think I just keep, like, going, I'm gonna do that later. And then I just never remember. I just heard Hydra typing and I wanted to see what he was typing. He was telling Toast to go back to hers, to go back to their stream. Alright. What do we got? What do we got going on? Let me see here. Oh, I guess I can do my thing. I don't know. Because with Smudge, it's a little hard to do my stuff while also doing this. So, I think we're gonna do a hangout and vibe. Ooh. Apparently my keyboard is broken. Whoa.
Keyboard?
Nope, keyboard's fine. I put my headphones on my keyboard and it made it type. I'm smart, I swear. There used to be a McDonald's like 5-ish minutes from me, and then they closed because they couldn't keep it staffed. Now the closest is like half an hour away. They couldn't keep a McDonald's staffed? More SMRT. I am very SMRT. They couldn't keep a McDonald's staffed? Seriously? I've never heard of a McDonald's never being able to be staffed. Like, literally, there's always a job at McDonald's, man. Like, legitimately. Yeah. I almost worked at McDonald's, actually. They denied me. They said, thank you so much for your application, but we're looking for different types of people right now. And I was like, different types of people? I am a people. I am a different... Why no me? Why do no me? They're just like, we're looking for something different. And I even called. I was like, hey, my application got denied at McDonald's. And they were like, oh, yeah. Yeah, we're looking for different types of people to balance out our staff right now. So, thank you so much for the interest. We'll let you know if we're hiring. And I was, but it's McDonald's. You guys are always hiring. The fuck? That was fun. The most, like, weirdest of ways. Bruh, yeah. I'm assuming it's because I was 16. And even though they said they hired 16-year-olds, I was like, Used to be my weekly routine. I'd walk to work, so I'd drive and get a burger on Sunday so my car wasn't left sitting. That's smart. But also good on you for walking to work. I wish I could, but Houston is like such a not walkable area. You have to have a car. And like, I guess you could go to the McDonald's half an hour away, but that just is so much. That's an hour drive back and forth. For what? A crappy burger? Not worth it. Not worth it. My boss's desk is like 30 feet from my bed. Hi. Are you okay sitting on the desk, or do you not want to sit on the desk? We're gonna see. Oh, we want to sit on the edge of the desk? Edge of desk is okay? Okay. Whoa. Kami says hi. Do you want to say anything to Kami? No? No, mad that you can't see the pretty lights? Is that what this is? She's like craning her neck around to try to see the lights. Alright, I apologize. I apologize. There we go. You can see the pretty lights now. My bad. She's in a bad mood, so... I don't know if she's technically in a bad mood. I would say she's hurting. That's all. She got shots today. She don't feel good. Well, speaking of, we gave her Tylenol at like 5 something, yeah? Oh lord. Hang on while I try to find when we gave our child Tylenol. Hold. Oh, it says in the bottle. I set it up. Do the go to the report. This is insight into our parenting. Report summary. Oh, I marked it as a bottle with Tylenol.
Yeah.
Aha! See, I did smart mother things. So then she's almost due for some Tylenol. So when you take her to bed, I would give her a bottle, give her a night-night bottle, and then give her some Tylenol.
Okay.
I'm giving them an insight into our parenting. God.
I don't care about that.
They care.
No, you don't care.
They care. Leave me alone.
Y'all care about that.
Shut up. They care. Guys, say you care. Please. For the love of God. So. Anyway. Yeah, so she's not feeling too... Kami cares.
Well, we don't... I was about to say something really mean.
Don't say anything mean to Kami. He's in my stream. He gets...
Really
Kiwi cares. Kiwi cares. And do not say anything mean about Kami. You could be mean to Kami in your stream, not in my stream.
Okay.
Anyway. So, what have I been researching? Kami catches the strays all the time. He do, which is why he is protected in my stream right now.
Yeah.
We'll see about later, but for right now, he's protected in my stream. So, I have some future plans. You're welcome, Kami. So, I have some future plans for what I want to do for various streams. And I think I've got some really fun ones. My current problem, are you ready for this? My current problem is that there is one subject that I really want to do. Really, really want to do. But it's kind of like a 2-part, and it feels like it's more like a 3-part. Does that make sense? Because currently, my problem is that I'm trying to figure out how in the hell can I condense the Cecil Hotel into just the 2 parts. Because if anybody knows the Cecil Hotel, it's a hotel in California, and it has a very long history. I think it just celebrated its 100-year anniversary here recently. So it's an old hotel, and it has a lot of history in it. And I think I got pretty good into the history, at least with part 1. But if you guys, most people know the Cecil Hotel from the Elisa Lam story. And I don't know which direction to take the Elisa Lam story. That's my current, problem. Because a lot of theories on the Elisa Lam, of course, if anybody knows about that, but the current, I want to say maybe cool if you did a week of it, alternate days, but I'm selfish and want more cozy. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Stop. So Elisa Lam has so many ways that it could go, because there's the what happens, I guess the technicality, science, bleh, kind of thing. There's the paranormal aspect to it. There could be the murdery aspect to it. It's hard to how do fit it all in. It's a big thing. And then you just have the hotel itself, which also has its own wild history. And interesting, it has a murder that hasn't been solved. And all I want to do is go deep diving into this, but there's no fucking information about it. Also, I like how I just censored murder and then I swore. But there's no information on this one situation. And it just makes me want to study. I just want to deep dive into it, but there's nothing out there, and it makes me sad. Are you good, Smudge? We're just making... What? What are we making noises for? Is it because you hit your... Or do you want... Oh, we have some burp that with a plus. We have burp plus extra. Hang on. It's the joy of the plus. Also, you have already gotten your bib soaking wet. Jesus. Oh, I know. Nobody likes the burp. It's okay. You're okay. Everybody hates a burp. It happens sometimes, though. Especially when you're a baby. You're okay. You're fine. So I'm looking forward to going into the Elisa Lam story. It's probably one of the few ones that I vividly remember happening. And one where I could put myself in those people's shoes. Oh, just oh god, the water tastes funny. That's weird. And
No throwing up on stream.
throwing up on stream. Okay. Hydra's instructed me I'm not allowed to throw up on stream. Does that go for Smudge? Because she just failed. Because she literally just failed.
Yeah.
Also, when you are done with your thingy, if you could. Well, when you're done, you're okay. She's good now. I'm just saying when you're done. Smudge has an excuse. She do. The Smudge has sludge. She did. And now she's feeling talkative. Moo? Did you just say moo? No, we don't take shiny things off of Mama. The shiny things stay on Mama. Oh, she was supposed to go to bed and she just ended up taking a nap, and so now she is gonna be staying up very late. But hopefully that means she'll wake up late. Whoa! So the other thing that's the problem with the Cecil Hotel is because Popercito? I don't know what that means, Kami. I'm sorry. But the problem with the hotel is that it has such a weird history that it does really feel like I need to do like 3 or 4 parts for it. But the problem is that they are all like things that are not technically involved, but also yet technically involved. It's an interesting thing. I am very excited to do it. And then I have a couple of alien things. Excuse me. Poor little thing in Spanish. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is a poor little. I literally call her a poor thing like half of the time. She's currently an extreme poor thing. Alright. Anything else that you would like to say to your audience? Let me try one more time. Closer to the mic. This is great. I'm just gonna...
Your content.
Yeah, who needs me, actually? You know what? I'm just not gonna ever talk again, and you guys can just handle my void and her just going, ah. It's gonna be great. I've been wanting to check out that hotel in person, but I bet they've locked access to the roof by now. Oh, they have. It's actually no longer open to the public. Fun thing. The entire hotel. It has been closed, and it is currently on the market. So if you have $250 million, you can go buy that hotel yourself. But it is currently... I know. I know, Durable. So it's currently closed. And basically it is only low-income housing right now. So the people who are currently leasing it are the only people who are currently in it. But apparently it's had, like, so many problems. Besides the murders and the grapes and the sewer slides and the cereals and interest guest roster, yeah. No, the guest roster is very long and very interesting and very deadly. Haha, haha, haha. Get it? Deadly. I did a pun. Haha. The guest roster is deadly. Huh. Okay. So it's an interesting one. And then I've got a bunch of alien stuff going on right now. And like it's the current obsession, so I'm doing a lot of alien things. I'm doing a lot of it. Oh my god, I'm being raided. I'm being raided by my spost. Hi, Spost. How are you doing? I love you. You're a raider. Nice. Hi, everybody. For anybody who doesn't know me, I'm Cozy. I like to talk about all the things ooky and spooky. And currently... Hi, Cozy. Now I can't get in trouble for being here. Of course, Boast. Now you cannot get in trouble for being here. Thank you for the raid. If you need to go and get some water or go do whatever, some self-care, of course, please go do it, my Boast. So I like to usually talk about anything ooky and spooky. Currently, my daughter just got shots, and she isn't feeling the best, so we're currently just kind of having a vibey stream and hanging out. If you hear baby babbling, that is Smudge, my daughter. Nah, I left for like 15 minutes to eat a crunch rat, so I'm legit. Nice. That is a smart post. That is a smart post. So if you hear baby babbling, that is my daughter, Smudge. And we're just kind of hanging out until her bedtime, because she don't feel too good. So we're just hanging out, we're chit-chatting, we're vibing. Talking about things that I want to do a story on. So currently I'm talking about the various alien things that I'm looking into. Oh, little Smudge. Yeah. Smudge ain't feeling too hot. You have a new audience. Would you like to talk? Here. So.
Oh, so she wants to talk on your stream.
She loves talking on my streams. Mostly because I sit there and make her ride like a little horse and just go anyway. So currently I've got a lot of alien things going on. I already did Roswell, but I like found more information about Roswell and I don't know what to do about that because I want to go like deep into it, but I don't want to do it part 2 because I don't think there's enough. I just don't think there's enough. So yeah, and I do have Betty and Barney Hill. That's the one that I was going to do tonight, but somebody ain't feeling too hot, so being a mom overtakes being a streamer. So I don't even know how long I'm gonna stream for, I'm gonna be honest, but we're gonna do for definitely over an hour though. So we've got still a little 30 minutes left, minimum. So sorry.
Gross.
Sorry, everybody. So yeah, I've got that, and then I've got the Cecil Hotel, which I just really feel like needs to become like a 4-part video. Or 4-part stream. Just like a month of the Cecil Hotel. Ooh! I could do it the week, or the month that the Cecil Hotel first opened. Do like the little tribute to the Cecil Hotel. When did it open? I know it opened in the 20s. Yes, thank you. December. Okay, so this December, I'm gonna do just basically the full-blown, just all of it. We're gonna do a 4-part series on the Cecil Hotel. That sounds dope. That sounds dope as heck. So, I think we're gonna do that. Looks like Hydra is about to take the Smudge away from me.
Abducting.
He's abducting the Smudge. Got about an hour until full-blown Betty bye, but... Whoa! Butt in the face. But I'm sure you want to hang out with her and then... all of that. Alright. Bye-bye, Smudge. Smudge going literally, what? 4 feet away. 4 feet away from me. But she's no longer in my lap. And it also means she will not be heard when she goes, ah. It's really cute. Unless she just randomly decides to scream. We'll see about that.
She might.
She might. She could. Nope, not picking up on the mic.
Yeah. That's not.
That's alright. So yeah, Betty and Barney Hill, that's fine. I think that the Cecil Hotel is gonna be a good one. I also have been working on the Radium Girls for way too long, by the way. Way too long. Like, I need to get that finished. I just have been busy with between the car accident. Oh my god. Between the car accident and baby things. I'm a busy moss, man. I'm a busy mom. Got a lot of things going on. But hopefully the car thing is now settled. So that's a huge weight lifted off of me now. So now I don't have to worry about that. A huge weight lifted off of me, quite literally 4,500 pounds. My car. So, I've got that. Hopefully work will calm down here soon. We'll see about that. But no, I just need to finish the Radium Girls. And got like a whole list of things that I need to look up. You good? You made a weird noise. She's good. No, and then this one that I've been really interested in is the, Varginia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh yes, I have a loud-ass keyboard, so just be prepared. Varginia. Yeah. UFO incident. Varginia alien. Oh, okay. She, Smudge is making noises back there. Ooh, funky. So I have that going on, and then I have the Radium Girls stuff going on, which actually I guess I could work on right now, because there's no reason not to, unless you guys are like, no, never. Don't talk to us about the Radium Girls before the stream. That would be ridiculous. The Radium Girls is like one of my personal big interests, I won't lie. I would hate, like, I don't want to say that I love the Radium Girls, because that's just, that's not cool. So many people died. It was not good. But it's an interesting thing, and it's, I think, like, a really good example of before laws were made, kind of industrial. You should say they're fascinating. They are fascinating. The situation is fascinating. Because those poor women. This earlier industrial time was just very like, we need the work. It's an interesting case study on industrial fuckery. Yes. That and the fire. Oh my god. Gamma, you know the fire. The fire. Oh, Jesus. The fire. The big one. Triangle shirtwaist. Yep. That one. I knew he would know. I think he's the one who suggested it, but yes. Yeah. Absolutely, abstractly devastating. During this, like, time, it just was such a, like, if you die, you die. And it's just insanity to me. Like, especially, like, after a while, they knew it was wrong, and that they knew problems were happening, and they knew all of this stuff, and they were just like, well, gosh, if we just don't pay attention to it, they'll go away. Like, well, yeah, they will go away because they'll die. Because they're not cool. But, like, because of that and the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory incident, like, things changed for the better, but I feel like they shouldn't have needed to cause deaths in order for change to have happened. But that's just me, apparently. That's just me. So, I'm just saying, I apologize. I ain't good at this whole live speaking thing. Thank you, Hydra, for saying it. I just, you know what it is? This is my raw, unfiltered stream of consciousness.
Yeah.
And my brain requires us.
It'll get better as you go.
And it's fine. Oh, do I know how bad?
Professional streamer, everybody.
Shut up.
Everyone make fun of her.
Shut up. Oh no, this one just don't want to play. Okay, well then if you don't want to play. Is this one playing? Pure unfiltered cozy. Yep. Which might be the problem. Let's be for real. I don't know if anybody should have access to pure unfiltered cozy. Hydra barely has access to unfiltered cozy. What, Kami? Thumbs up? Yeah. Are you good there, Smudge? Yeah, she's already soaked through her bib. Man, teething sucks. Don't get teeth. They suck.
Hear that? Rip out your teeth.
Yeah. Rip out your teeth. You don't need them
to
anymore.
us.
Don't give us them to us. Yep. Also, my keyboard is incredibly loud, so if you guys hear my keyboard, just enjoy it. She is getting restless. Yeah, I guess start the routine. The bottle, the Tylenol, the got it smoothies for me from now on. Good. Thank you, Gamma, for your sacrifice. Don't forget to mark the Tylenol with the bottle. Yeah. So that she can sleep through the night. You gotta love shots. So I guess let's do the Radium Girls chit chat. And actually, now that Smudge has gone off to the Betty Buys, I guess that means I can indeed turn on my camera. And you guys can see my whole keyboard. Alright, where did it go? Alright, you guys are gonna see the fuckery. There we go. Alright. Cool fancy keyboard. Ooh ah. It's pretty. And it makes fun things. Fun little flashy lights. Was it in World War? Hang on. I just had a brain fart. When were these watches used? World War I, right? Yes. I'm dumb. Yeah, Radium Girls had lasting effects on labor laws. Yeah, no shit. These properly. How about that? How about that? If you're wondering how I do work, I don't know either. It could honestly be any of them, as long as, just any bottle. They're all 6. She's up to 6 souls now. It's a cat. Oh my god, usually. Perm. Please tell me that's like a thing where, like, if somebody's watching you type, you can't type. Because I swear, that is the most common thing for me, is that as soon as somebody watches me type, there is no more typing. From farms who went to the big the baby camera's on. Hang on. You gotta love the baby camera. Tommy, redeemed hand stretch, okay. Latte. Hand stretching. There we go. Ooh, oh, that does feel nice. Alright. And we are almost. We are back in position. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. So, went to the big city to explore and find husbands. I do think radium clocks are really pretty, though. That's my only thing. And there goes the last of my birthday cookies. No, but also yay. Tasty, but also no. Went to the big city to explore. Find husbands. Oh, big upsetty. Yeah, Smudge is big upsetty. And make money. Oh. Yeah. Family. Home. Turning this in the story, y'all. You even hear my sister has accidentally bought the mini choco chips, but then the bag ripped, so the whole thing went into the mix. So evened out. You know what? That sounds delicious. That sounds so good. Now I want a cookie. How dare you, Gamma? How dare you? I hate you that you made me one cookie. And I have cookies in the house. That's what sucks. I have some cookies in the house. Oh, do I want a cookie? I'm gonna get a cookie after stream. You have now made me have to get a cookie after stream. How dare. And then I'll have some milk. I've been on a real Jello kick lately. That sounds so weird to say, but I am on a hardcore Jello kick lately. And it's been delicious. It's I'm with the cat paws. Fuck you. Fuck you, Gamma. Fuck you, Gamma. But I think the problem is I'm having such a hard time with how cheap Jello is and how, like, it's just a good tasty dessert. You know? And, like, I can make 5 little things of Jello for $1.60, and you just can't beat that for cost to dessert ratio. It's amazing. I've just been on a hard Jello kick. And I'm like this close. This close. If this is okay as long as you don't make any Midwestern salads. If I make a single Midwestern, if I combine Jello and mayo together, you all have the permission to hunt me down and shoot me. jiggly. They are jiggly, and they're tasty. It's just, it's such a, like, easy thing. I feel like... a watch streak. I missed a watch streak? Hey, Sevens, thank you for a watch streak. A three watch streak. That's great. But, yeah, no. I feel like... I don't know. It's just, it's tasty. And I'm so close to mixing flavors. Not in a gross way, though. But, like, doing a citrus Jello, you know? Doing, like, all layers of Jello. And I'm really close to it, and I'm, like, trying to convince myself to not. But also, it sounds really good. So, I feel like I want to do it. Want to do it at least once. Smudge is just making all kinds of noises. And I still didn't turn off the monitor. I'm a dumbass. In case anybody was wondering. She's doing the making noises things again. It's like the requirement she has to make noises after her bottle. And it's adorable. And it's super loud and annoying. But it's also really cute. Okay. Back to... This is honestly how I have my, my office set up too. And it works. But it's a little weird. I said Gertz. Girls. Not Gertz. My model's reacting to my keystrokes. I was gonna say, I don't think you guys can actually hear my keystrokes, but I guess my mic can. Oh yeah, I'm having a little mini seizure. That's great. just my model having a tiny seizure while I'm typing. That's great. Jesus. Ugh. Extraction and purification of radium from tannerite or to produce a luminous paint. What in the hell did you mix the radium with, though? That's what I want to know. Phosphorus. I don't want the radioluminescent. A small amount of radioactive mixed with phosphor. Continually decays, emitting radiation particles, blah blah blah, extincting them to visible light. The isotopes selected during the start back. Oh my god, science. Because of safety concerns. And watches now because fire resistance. As clunk. Radioluminescent paint may still be referred to as a special application in diving watches. Whoa! They still use the shit. Wow. Which made of. This is legit how I What's the binding agent? This is literally how I research, by the way. It's just walking around doing... I mean, if you can manage exposure, it still works. I mean, you're not wrong, but it's just kind of interesting. Well, I guess, yeah, you know... Yeah. not like you're licking your diving watch, you know? What is the binding agent, though? It keeps being like mixing the radium powder with binding agent. What is the binding agent for radium? Gum brick. Fiestaware is still technically safe as long as you don't chip it. I actually have a collection of Fiestaware, but I don't have any radioactive Fiestaware. I kind of want some though. Just a little bit. Just like 1 or 2. Again, radium salts and a binding agent. Just a deal. Just one. I just want a singular one. You know? Just for the fun of it. As a treat. As like a little, you know, specialty thing. A conversation starter. You know, something, you know, a little conversation starter. A little like, oh my god, you want to see my radioactive plate? I won't have you eat dinner on it. JK, aha. What? Space Finder in 1920s. Natural? In painting, binders, and media. Cool. Oh, that's a bright light. Oh, bright. Right? Oh, that's so bright. Oh my god. So bright. Chemical source properties. Names, hand, poly, resins, egg tempera. Can I get to the... Where's the... radiation? And mix. That's nice. The boomers had their fine china dinnerware plate that they never used. Cozy's looking for a radioactive plate. Just one. I also, I am a collector of things. I am a terrible, horrible collector of things. I like to collect things and then, like, move on with my life. So, I collected teacups for a while. And I have a, organization, you know, like the, Freemasons. It's basically another Freemason type. Their teacup. I have one of those. Because I was like, yeah. That's fun. It's fun. Like, who has a secret organization teacup? Whoever donated that got in some serious trouble. You know that they got in some serious trouble. Of like, well, you didn't donate Bob's super secret teacup, did you? I was not. Illuminati teacups? Yes. It's a weird one. I don't know. It's a nice cup, though. So I use it for tea on occasion, and, I like collecting those. I like collecting Mary mushrooms. Sears Mary mushrooms. I freaking love them. I have a mug. I'm gonna need a picture of a mug. I'm gonna be entirely honest with you, because that sounds amazing. What is a mug? Does it say mug on it? No, yes, I am presenting a blink slide. Thank you. Because I am going to... I'm going on a side tangent. Sears Mary mushroom collection. Y'all don't know. It's a mug that says mug and tiny Comic Sans in the corner. I need that mug. I need that mug. Yay, tangent. Yes, I am hardcore tangenting. Oh. Right here. No, I don't want designs. Hang on. I'm gonna make it big. Boom. that. That, my dear friends. There we go. A streamer I follow has them as merch. Not sure if they're still selling them. Oh my god. I think I need them. I think I need the mug. So this is my special obsession. They are Merry Mushroom stuff. And I abstractly love them. They are like my favorite things. Now, here is where my tiny problem is. I have this. I have this. I have this. Easy, hang on. How to make a bigger? I want to make a big, yes. I have this. I have this. I have this. I have this. What else do I have? I have this. I have the clock. I spent way too much money for it. Don't ask me how much. I will not tell you. It was an obscene amount of money. But it was a working clock. And I have these. So, do you see where how much? It was like, I think it was $280. Is it still working? It is. I had to get replacement parts though. And that was like $20. So I spent like $300 on that clock. I feel like a complete idiot, but also worth it. So this is the Sears set. And I desperately want all of them. I want it all. Okay, the clock was one of those things that I was like hardcore searching for. I have wanted this full set. Warhammer is an expensive hobby. Oh my god, collecting antiques is probably the most expensive, worthless hobby I think I ever seen in my life. But here I am. Here I am. So, oh wait, I have this canister as well. So, I've been looking for the clock for how many years? 4 years? 4 or 5 years? Wouldn't have it any other way. No, I really wouldn't. And I found it. And it was the first, I was like, I can't believe I actually found one of these. I'm going to die. So I bought it right away. And I didn't look at the price. And that was honestly a mistake. But also, totally worth it. So now, that's been my obsession for years. So now, my current, like, what I'm desperately looking for, if here's the mug is still available, amazing. Thank you. Please send me the link. Is this bitch. I need, here, I will highlight. I need the butter dish. I don't think any of y'all understand. Okay to put in chat? I think so. If not, then you can message me. But it ought to be fine. Yep, there we go. Thank you. But this butter dish. Ooh, when I find you, Ricky. Ooh, I need that butter dish. Ooh, I need the butter dish. And the planter. I, like, look, this little planter is cool and all, but, like, you know, eh. But this planter. Shitting me? Are you actually shitting me? Fucking love this planter. Gamma feeding the addiction live on stream. Yes. I also have a problem with mugs. And I'm okay with that. I don't care. Hydra has a tiny problem with mugs. The amount of mugs that I have, also don't care. But oh, hey, bot, how you doing? I mean, you can just go ahead and man, smushed. Bye, bot. That was fun. I can't believe it. I finally have some bots. That's so funny. So those are my that's my, like, I'm gonna find those. That and the yes. So I have a thing, is that I have to find these things in antique stores, or else it's just not the same. And I don't know how else to describe that. Wow. Well, this vase. I want this vase. Nobody's gonna tell me that this vase isn't abstractly beautiful. I love this vase. Look at how pretty it is on the... You want that guarantee of history? Yes. That's actually how... I hate this slide. Can I delete this slide? You're watching the stream of consciousness live, by the way. It has a flared base. Yes. You cannot put this up your butt. I cannot explain loud enough how much you can not put this up your butt. Don't put it up your butt. But I love this vase. And I recently... I know. These are huge, by the way. These are, like, massive vases. Is there one with a reference for size? Because it big ass vase. I think this gives you better understanding of size. Maybe? No, maybe not. I lied. What about... Oh, I missed a bot. You did miss a bot. How dare you? How dare you take care of our child when there was a bot in the chat? How dare... Hey, Dan. How do, Dan? I am talking about antiques. The various antiques that I want. And, here. This is the Mary Mushroom collection. Dan do good, Dan listen while I edit. Oh, nice. This is the Sears collections. Every Smudge has eaten 6 ounces and gotten to the Tylenol list. Thank you. You'll be able to sleep after that, for sure. Everything that has an X on it is things that I have. The 2 red circles are the things that I am desperately looking for. And, this is the vase I want. And I'm trying to find a size reference to show that they are not, what do you call it? Buttable? Yeah. That gives you a pretty good idea of their general size. So, they're big. Little big. They are not insertable. Not with that attitude. Look, don't do it. Don't do it. Look, I'm not a doctor. Don't do it. Don't do it, y'all. I'm telling you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Not worth it. What was my most recent find that I was like, I died? Very... All it takes is a little bravery and a hint of do it. Just don't clench. No. No. Did you see the video I made with Hydra about the RimWorld? Yes. Hilarious, by the way. I literally watched him overlook the hundreds of wood stacks he had. It was great. What very late do I have? I have one of these. Come on, where are you? There you are. There's a good picture of you. My favorite part is the it's just wood tree. Yeah. So that's my thing, is like, who has a wood tree? Let's be for real. Oh. Like, there's no such thing as a wood tree. Ridiculous. Wow. go stay. That's cool. No, I just struggle over here, apparently. Oh, wow. Oh, I struggle busting. Oh, I struggle busting. Guys, I'm a professional. Wow. I'm a professional streamer, obviously. Delete you too? Wow. Feel so professional right now. Okay. This is my most recent find, and I kind of died when I found it, and it was amazing, and I was so happy. Can I not? So this. I made the floors wood because by that time everyone already had a spot to sleep on the wood floor. Technically, I made them wood beds. They should have been thankful. No, Hydra. You know you're in the wrong. Anyway, so this is a fairy lamp. The bed is just the shelf you put your body on for when you're not using it. And the floor is the biggest shelf. You know, Gamma, you're not wrong, but also you're wrong. I read how weird it is. Like, imagine trying to explain. Gamma gets me. No. Imagine trying to explain to aliens the act of sleeping. Yeah, so we just go unconscious for hours at a time. It's like them 4 beds in Japan. Gerbil, stop encouraging. Stop encouraging. All of you. Stop encouraging. Bad behavior. Gerbil gets me. No. So this is a vintage fairy lamp, and I love my little fairy lamp. And I found it, and when I found it, okay, I'm walking around the antique store, right? And it's just like out of the corner of my eye. I had gone there specifically that day as like I'm not buying anything unless I find this fairy lamp, which is not going to happen, so I won't be buying anything. Corner of my eye. Boom. Fairy lamp. This exact one. Boom. Fairy lamp. I got super excited. Bought it instantly. So happy. Literally so happy. Came home, was like, I bought a thing I shouldn't have. And Hydra was like, oh, what did you buy? And I was like, I bought this fairy lamp that I said I was gonna buy. Oh, that I wasn't gonna buy anything else unless I found this lamp. And anyway, I found the lamp. Yeah. Yeah. And it's really funny because I was like, I bought this lamp, and it's a really cool lamp. And Hydra was like, you and your collecting things. And I was like, the lamp. It holds my Legos. I love lamp. You manifested it. I did. I'm a moth. I love the lamp. It's pretty. And it holds my Lego flowers. So, it's technically multi-purpose. And who doesn't love multi-purpose things? Moth buying a lamp. This tracks. Dude, don't even get me started on lamps. And I mean that in the I will actively talk about lamps for an obscene amount of time. Don't even. Unless you want to hear about the history of Tiffany lamps, don't. Fucking love lamps. Anyway, what was I saying? Like I was like, hi, I'm gonna cut stream an hour if since Smudge isn't feeling good, and then I'm sitting here talking about lamps. My favorite kind of lamp though. Let's hear about lamps on boats. Shut up with your lamps on boats. So much, Kami, but yes, I will happily talk to you about the lights on the Titanic. I understand. Look. Look, I understand. I understand exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, good God, not lamps. But here's the thing, is that the lamps on the Titanic. Oh, you've been to the Titanic Museum in Northern Ireland? I hate you, Dan. I want to go real bad. I want to go to the they're pretty. Like, have you seen the chandeliers in the Titanic? It's just so cool. I also can't spoil anything, but you're gonna love what I'm working on. Ooh, interesting. I mean, I love anything that you work on, Dan, let's be real, so. Unless it's one of those weird, creepy things, then no. But also, probably. But, so here's the thing. We all love your work, Dan. We do. So, not a lot of people know this, but the Titanic, okay, was a death trap from the beginning. Okay, from the beginning. It was literally a death trap before it even hit the water. Because they were under such a time crunch to avoid icebergs. I am not kidding. To avoid icebergs, because during that time there's like a really good time to be on the water and a really bad time to be on the water. So they needed to make sure that they were done. Oh boy, y'all got her started. So the thing is that because they were on such a tight timeline to avoid icebergs, they literally were rushing so fast to try to get this boat ready that they accidentally sealed a worker into the ironworks of the Titanic. And so all they were hearing was just knocking of them trying to, of the worker who got sealed in, trying to be like, hey guys, you sealed me in. And then they figured out that by the time that they could get him out, basically undoing all of the bolts and everything else, peeling back the ironwork, he would be dead. So there was no point. So they just left him in the metal, in the framework of the Titanic. Literally a death trap before it even hit the water. Now, when we come to the lamps on boats, okay, is that because the Titanic had such had the various levels on the Titanic. The fancy schmancy. Okay, the first classers. Damn, that's cold. Oh my god, you have no idea. Like, literally, they were talking to workers, or like people had written about it, of talking about how abstractly devastating it was to work on a ship where somebody was sitting there knocking, trying to desperately be like, hey, please, I don't want to die. And they just were like, yeah, and anyway. So, the lamps on the Titanic were a type of they were chandeliers, really. Lots of little chandeliers that had tiny little glass beads. My neighbor is bumping their music right now, and it's gonna piss me off. So bad. Gotta schedules to keep rivet faster, basically. So, because they were rushing and trying to avoid icebergs, but they had these like really cool little chandeliers that had like these tiny little bits of glass, and the glass was actually molded. Okay, so they would get a mold. The glass blower would glow the glass into the mold and create this really pretty design on the light fixtures. And those were the lights that were lining the hallways of the Titanic. So imagine those flickering on and off as the Titanic is actively going down. It's pure insanity. I like lights. My favorite lamp has got to be a Tiffany style lamp. Love a Tiffany style lamp. going to lose my mind at my neighbor. I love a good Tiffany style lamp. I actually own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I own 5. And they're pretty. And they're expensive. Which means, like, literally every time that I have wanted a Tiffany lamp, I go, ooh, I want this. And then go, never mind. But they're so pretty. Ugh. Who doesn't love stained glass? Oh my god, there's a Taco Bell one. There's literally a Taco Bell stained glass lamp. Am I mad at that, or do I like that? I have such mixed feelings about that. Anyway. Okay, about to start Smudge 9A. Okay. Start Smudge 9A. And yo quiero Taco Bell. Why can I not remember? Like, hastily typing. You want Taco Bell? Well, then go get Taco Bell, Connie. I also miss Taco Bell. Dude, Gamma, where are you? In the middle of a food desert or what? Vermont. That would do it. Okay. Wait, is there a food desert in Vermont? Also, yes. Okay, well then you've answered my question. But damn. What's so wrong in Vermont, man? I love Vermont. In pictures. Well, a chain desert. That'll do it. Yeah, I've never been to Vermont. Want to go to Vermont? I'm on the other side of the country. Vermont isn't real. It's a conspiracy theory by the government. Same thing as Montana. Montana isn't actually real. It's actually China. There's so many links. And everything closes at like 8. That actually sucks. That actually sucks ass. I hate that. I knew it. What did you know? What did I say? Did I say so? Oh yeah, we've been working on this Radium Girl and then got distracted about it. There's a bar nearby. It also closes at 8. You're shitting me. Montana isn't real. It's not real, Gerbil. That's what everybody wants you to think. Is that Montana is real. It's not. How is a bar close at 8? Oh, I'm actually confused about that. So what happens at 8? Does everything just shut down? Does everybody just go, oh, 8 o'clock, bedtime? Oh, that's so weird. It's an aging state. So it's a bunch of old people going, oh, 8 o'clock, time for bed. That sucks. That... Not even in the Bible Belt, shaking my head. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Because I am in the Bible Belt, and, there's a lot of places open till like 2 a.m. But we're also not an aging place. We're a youngin' place. So it makes more sense, I guess. I just yawned. I'm tired. I've had a long day. I've been up since like 6 something. And I've had to go running around to various different places all day. And then Smudge got a shot, and like she full-blown lung screams when she gets shots. And it's just, whew. Night night, Smudge.
Cozy.
Night night. Night night, Hydra. Don't forget to say night night to Triples. And give her pets. Good, Smudge. You're going to bed. I won't be far behind. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like. Thank you, my dear. Brain fart. No, yeah, so we live in like a younger area, but it's one of those, like, it depends on where you are. So if you're in the middle, it's like a very young, you know, it's the city. So it's a very young area. But I don't live in the young area. I live further out from the young area. So I live in the I live in like the not burbs but burbs. The cooler versions of the suburbs. There's still stuff to do, but not much. So it's the, like, I call it like the 30-something area. That seems to be the area that we're in. We're in the, like, the 30-year-olds live here. So you have either the 30-year-old partiers or the 30-year-old people who have a house and kids. Kind of stuff. So that's the kind of, like, I don't know, I guess that's the area we live in. It's weird. It depends on what you want to do that night. One of the bars is like, it's like a half gay, half not bar. It's really interesting to me. I remember one time in Ohio when I was at the base hospital getting a flu shot, there was a baby getting a shot. They wiggled and bent the needle. When it was in it, it was not a happy sound. Ah. Ow. That just broke my brain. Thank God that doesn't happen. No, the nurse who does the shots are usually pretty quick. She's really quick about it, but Smudge just does not like it, which I don't blame her. I hate shots. I'm a passer-outer. I pass out every single time. I was required to get a couple of shots with Smudge, which, you know, it protected Smudge, so of course I was gonna get them no matter what. But I did indeed almost pass out. And I had to get a lot of blood work. And the first time I got blood work, almost completely passed out. Managed to pull it back, but almost completely passed out. The second and third time, I think I also almost passed out, but I figured out what to ask for, which seems to have worked really well, which is ask for a butterfly needle, and then I have a particularly good vein, like, over here. I passed out from blood loss twice. Blood loss, not blood work. I'm assuming you mean the blood loss and not blood work, which sounds terrifying. No, I just pass out at needles. But a butterfly needle, and in that one vein specifically, seems to work really well, and I usually don't pass out anymore. And yeah. Once was given blood in basic training. I was 150 pounds in San Antonio in August. Jesus. Yeah, that would do it. I have never given blood. For obvious passing out reasons. So, and I can't do tattoos also because of that. Like a whole thing. It's like a literal whole thing. No, I also have a couple of piercings, and that's the thing is that, like, the last piercing I got, was tempting shit. Almost passed out there too. Alrighty, y'all. I think another yawn, excuse me. I think we're gonna go ahead and see who we can rate out. I'm ending it the second was when I wanted to do all the blood tests. I ate nothing that day for some reason, drove 3 hours, and they drew 19 vials of blood. Oh. Jesus. They drew 14 vials of blood for me while I was pregnant. It was like the very first round of testing, so they needed to test for everything. Literally everything. That's how I found out my blood type, actually. Is because of that test. And they were like, oh, well, good thing you didn't do this one, like, elective test, because then it would have been 16 vials of blood. And I was like, it's so funny. I'll send you something to look at, Cozy. It's very early into production. Okay. Well, that sounds very interesting. I will take a look as soon as stream is over. What was I doing? Reading channel, because I'm tired. So yeah, no, I ended like, what, 30 minutes early? That's not bad at all. Especially considering the day that I had. Ugh. Okay, very basic. I went to the DMV to get the title for my car. Was told at the DMV that they don't handle copies of cars. Was sent to the tax registration office. Which made sense to me in like, I guess, you know, registering your car titles, maybe that makes sense. Went to the registration office. That was 30 minutes away. Got there. Was told, oh, actually, no, we don't do that. You need to go to the DMV. I just came from the DMV. And they went, no, you need to go for a very specific DMV. Got that address. Went to that DMV. Wait, that was a 40-minute drive. And then I had to sit in line for 20-30 minutes to get my title and then drive 40 minutes. It was a very long day. All of this at like 7:30 in the morning. So like they tell me I have to tell people I pass out when getting blood, but there was extenuating circumstances. Honestly, I wouldn't tell them. Unless like there's no like law that you have to tell them. If you don't have stupid reasons, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't make it hard on yourself to give blood, then I think you don't need to tell them that you pass out. I do. I tell them every time. But now I tell them, like, can you do a butterfly needle and in this one specific vein? And also, I do have a tendency to pass out. Unless you do a butterfly needle and in this one specific vein. And they had to do blood work on me. So they had to do blood work when I first got pregnant. They had to do blood work a while, like, towards the end of my pregnancy. And then they had to do blood work when I was in the hospital. And I had to do it, like, 2 or 3 times. Make sure I didn't have something weird going on in my blood. And that's always what I told them is, like, butterfly needle in this vein. Thank you. And I never passed out. But they were also, like, measuring Smudge and, like, taking her temperature. And I was, like, so focused on the fact, like, you're touching my baby. And especially if you've, like, I just given birth. I was in, like, full-blown protective, like, mode of, like, you're touching my baby. You're touching my baby. Don't touch my baby. This is my baby. That's my baby. Hey, I don't know if you know that, but that's my baby. Don't touch my baby. So I might have been a little preoccupied. And that might have caused me not to pass out. But we're going to go with the butterfly needle in that one specific vein. Okay. Alright. I am going to rate out, let us see, understandable. I mean, honestly. I was hardcore in the, like, don't touch my kid. Raid is raid time. Oh, you know what? Okay, I know he did say, but was fun, cozy. Looking forward to next time. Next time should actually be a real stream. It's one of those, like, this was a bad time with Smudge and everything else, but next time will be a real one. And I think we're gonna go ahead and raid my wife. My wife Ella. She's part of my harem. And yeah. Go ahead and do that. It'll be fun. I haven't raided her in a while. So we're gonna do cabin raid. Night night. Night night. Night night, Dan. Send me the thing. I will watch the thing. I also need to work on my emotes. Somebody remind me to fix that one thing. What was I supposed to fix? The goop. Yes, we're gonna do the goop. I was supposed to fix something. Oh man, I can't remember. I'll scroll up on chat and I'll see what it was. Redeem. Thank you. Thingy. Redeem thingy. What was the redeem thingy? I needed to fix it. Oh. I remember now. I'm gonna add it. The traveler check-in. That's what it was. I'm gonna add the traveler check-in. We'll add the traveler check-in and I will do emotes. Alright, y'all. Y'all get out of my cabin. And go say hi to Ella. Alright, bye.
Cozy the wife. Cozy the wife. I have to tab out to shout you out, so give me a moment. Shout out. And Cozy, welcome. Hi, everybody. I'm Ella. If you don't know me, I'm Ella Dridge. I'm your goopy friend from the void, and I'm also Cozy's wife. But welcome in. New streamer, who's this wench? Who is this wench? But we're currently playing some Zoo Tycoon, and forgive me because I have to like tab out and tab back in to do things on OBS. So wife number 69. Wife